just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposures, second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited and achieve the goals that they want to when they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team. They're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these girls, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
Well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You know, you want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, you know, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired, they were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys stuck it to the end, and were able to come out with a victory today.
It's just an amazing feeling knowing you scored the winning goal for the team. We worked so hard for this, and we all deserve this.
Regionals is where you find the best state champions come and they give you a run.
Morning, everybody. Welcome to the second semifinal of this morning in the USU Soccer National Championships. This is a semifinal in the 19 and under girls division here in Overland Park, Kansas, the Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex. This will be between the MapleBrook Fury and the Celtic FC 2000 premier. MapleBrook coming out of Minnesota, Celtic coming out of Utah. Morning, everybody. I'm Owen Godberson bringing you this morning's action. This will be a fine matchup here for the next 90 minutes of play. Celtic building possession here in the opposition third. It's cleared out onto the opposite wing, kept in play. Lamar's ball back towards middle. Scott trying to get it forward. Now on the right, this one's going to be defended out on that far touchline. I believe that's number 22, Jamie Shepard for Celtic, doing the defensive duties at the minute. And MapleBrook is going to have a throw in on the far touchline. Field. And Celtics, number 33. I'm finding her in my notes at the minute. Catherine Shermer is a striker on the ball there. She loses out possession. It's going to be back with the Fury. Back with Celtic now off the throw. Celtic in white attacking from left to right. MapleBrook in maroon attacking from right to left. Shermer muscles her way past the defender, and she's streaking down the left-hand side. She gets around her defender. She's into the 18. Shermer's ball towards the 6. Nobody there, and the goalkeeper collects. Drop kick goes all the way down the pitch. Fury trying to cut it back towards the middle, well defended by Celtic. Now for a throw on the far side. Touch towards Shermer. Cut out. Back out onto the wing. Celtic with possession. Back onto the back line. Switches it out onto this near side. Pass didn't quite have enough juice on it. Go all the way through to win. But Celtic can't win it back in the opposition half. Right on the halfway line, it's going to be a free kick. Free kick taking it quickly across the back line. Switch towards the left, cut out. Ball played in, knocked away, throw in to come. Johnston's cross knocked away here right in front of us. Taking this throw in is number 61, Haley Landris. Landris' ball down the wing. Finding a teammate, Sens. Sens trying to find room for the left-footed delivery. She drives inside of the 18, cut out at the near post. Ball played out of the danger zone. MapleBrook back on the ball. It's with Landris. Landris goes all the way back to her goalkeeper. I believe it's number 1, Megan Plashko. Plashko or Peterson, can't tell who got the nod today from MapleBrook between the sticks. It's with Celtic here on the near touchline. With number 4, Wynn. Wynn plays it back onto the back line. Building here through the middle. Great run around a couple of challenges. The Celtic center back finally muscled off the ball on that far side. That was number 20, Jordan Crockett, driving forward. She'll lose out possession, but Celtic win it back. Try to play down the touchline. Gonna go out of play. Celtic throwing either side. Really get inside of the opposition third. On a few minutes ago, Shermer was really the only chance either side have had, and that was a half chance at best. Ball played in towards the middle, knocked away. with Brewer. Brewer knocked off the ball. That's going to be a throw in to come for Celtic. Streaking down the middle here. Intercepted by Crockett. We drop back for Peterson between the sticks for Celtic. Pressure on the back line. Celtic is going to be number 38, Emma Stang. Now played over the top, inside of the 18. The offside flag is up on the far side. It's going to be a free kick for Celtic. Into the midfield, Bushman. Back for Haskins. Pitch, that takes a deflection on its way through. So they can't win it back. They finally do on the far touchline. Onto the foot, number 7, Tara Warner. Warner driving heel towards the middle. Keeper boots it down pitch. Nobody can get a head on the first ball. That's going to go all the way back to Peterson. Off the head of Haskins. Now played out onto our near side. It's going to be Wynn. Haskins. Flick flying Werner. Werner's pass intercepted in the midfield. They're now taken into the 18. Heavy touch allows Peterson to come off her line to collect. That's a wasted chance. That was number 65, Marie Sens. Making her way inside of the 18. MapleBrook's first real chance of the game squandered. On the near side, played back towards the middle. Cut out. Intercepted for Shepard. Pushed out onto the left and Warner. Warner cutting back inside, trying to find a passing lane. She'll go central. Cut out. Out onto our near side. Johnston. Johnston loses possession. This one's going to be back on the foot of Celtic. And number 5, Unbada. That through ball, nobody in particular. And that's going to be cut away by MapleBrook. Down the far right touchline, keeping it in play is Maria Omar. Omar's ball forward, trying to find Sens. That's intercepted. Right-hand side. Unbada goes by Umbi. That one's going to go out of play. She can't get a teammate on the ball on the far touchline. Out of play, throw in to come. Chested down. Across the back line. And out of danger, Johnson with the dummy. She's trying to get her on the pace. Wynn will drop it back to Haskins, the center back in support. Back for Wynn. Back central towards Peterson. Dangerous ball. Goalkeeper having to do well to intercept. That's going to be a free kick. Going the other way. Celtic ball. Your officials for this morning's games. The AR1, Gracie Baker, AR on the other side, Zachary Baker, the two siblings on either flank. Fourth official today, Amanda DiBiasio, and they are all assisting the center referee today, Charles Rainey. Forward now for Celtic. That's intercepted. Well defended. Great work by Celtic to win it back in the midfield. Slotted through for a through ball. That's going to go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Nobody making the run in time. Headed into the air. Atwater can't bring it down. And that's going to be a free kick. Center of the park. Trotting forward to take this set piece is going to be number 6, Kira Sosinski. Sosinski's ball delivered towards the middle. That's headed away. Celtic hold the line for the minute. On the left side for Celtic, Samantha Brady. Brady cuts it back in towards the middle. Now it'll go back out wide for Brady. Into the center of the park. Now trying to get around the defender. It looked like it was going to be number 2. Anna Pickering. Can't quite get on the end of that through ball. One brought down out of the air. Go all the way back on the back line. Spring down the left-hand side. Rolled along down the left. Got Pickering in the middle if she can find her. But the defender wins the duel on the far side.
Let me teach you a trick, a couple tricks. So if you put your hand up like this.
Celtic back on the ball with Wynn.
Kind of rest it with your arm right here. And then put your hand up here.
Wynn plays it out wide.
Well, now you got a smoother, you got a counterweight here.
A Pickering whistle for the offside flag. Free kick to come from MapleBrook, relieving the pressure.
Move it a little bit more smoother. And then.
Because I'm right-handed, so to zoom in sometimes you just press it. Because we don't have anything.
Yeah, I know. I tried to get another one back.
No, it's fine.
And then for up here, so if you go. You take it, you just kind of like.
That free kick. We go through a couple of lines of traffic.
It'll go in a lot smoother, rather than just like.
Shepard win it back for Celtic.
Like pressing it like that.
Step over in the midfield, creating space, finding a teammate.
Just a little bit of pressure on that front.
Out onto the left-hand side. Now, so nobody in particular. Warner wasn't making the run in time.
Sometimes it goes like hella nice and then it just go bad.
Yeah, it's really touchy. I used it yesterday.
Oh, you did hear it yesterday?
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, try that. Okay.
Or now for Shermer.
Right. Just let me know if you need anything else.
Into the midfield. Atwater. Back onto the back line for Haskins. Haskins going all the way back to the goalkeeper, Peterson. On the edge of her 18, she'll roll it short for Haskins down the right. Played with Pickering. That's going to be hefted upfield. Great defensive clearance. That's going to roll all the way through and I believe out for a goal kick. Taken short. Peterson for Haskins. Back for Peterson. Under pressure. Rolled it across. Crockett. Awkward touches. Gives the ball away to the Fury. A weak pass. Midfield give away to Shepard. Caught between two minds. Either going towards Sherman or going towards Pickering. Neither mind. Winning the duel there. That will go all the way back from MapleBrook and play it forward. Poked forward, one back by Celtic. We're gonna have a free kick here. Offside on the far touchline. It'll be a set piece here. Haskins rolled short for Crockett. Down the left. Warner making the run down the flank. Takes it into the 18. Warner trying to force it onto the right foot. Her shot takes a deflection. The goalkeeper able to collect. The goalkeeper today, number 1, Megan Plashko from MapleBrook in all yellow. Her opposite number, Peterson, is in all black with the sun beating down on the pitch in the early morning hours here at Overland Park. That all black attire. Gonna get real warm real quick. Out onto the right, played down the right-hand side. That's going to go all the way through. And Peterson's going to have a goal kick. Subs coming in. I have only one substitute at the minute. It's going to be number 34, Claire Oddmark, making her way onto the pitch. Oddmark places number 65, Marie Sens. Roll out onto the wing. Pickering loses out the battle. Oddmark making the run. Cut back towards the top of the 18. No space for the shot, left off. Right-footed drive towards the back post. And Peterson makes the save. Haskins gets the short delivery again from the goalkeeper. Rolled into the midfield. Shepard back for Haskins. Haskins surveying the territory. Find Atwater. Win. Back to the other center back, Crockett. Crockett played into the midfield, Atwater. Awkward touch, loses possession. Oddmark can't get on the end of it either. Crockett back on the ball for Celtic. Shepard back for Warner. Warner back for Shepard. Switches it out now for Haskins. Rolled now for Wynn. A drive towards the edge of the 18, takes it inside. All played in towards the near post, knocked away, corner kick. Good save of the near post. An update from the other semifinal. Lou Fuse, Elam under 19, they are up 1-0 in the 11th minute. Goal scored inside of the 5th. Lou Fuse up 1-0. This game's still deadlocked 0-0. And have a corner kick. Towards the middle. That ball went out of play on its way into the middle. Delivery not quite what Samantha Brady had in mind. Goal kick. kick going to take quite a few bounces in the midfield. Finally knocked out. They're trying to break down the right-hand side. That's a ball over the top towards Oddmark. Now defending is Warner, shoved off the ball. No call from the referee. That's going to be a goal kick. Again, the goalkeeper goes short for Haskins. Haskins for win, back for Haskins. Back onto the back line. Peterson, Crockett. Left off, Pickering drifting into the midfield in support. We'll leave it off for Haskins. Haskins is driven ball towards Shermer. Great through ball, goalkeeper off her line. Great ball around the goalkeeper. That's going to be cleared off the line and kept out. Goal kick, excuse me, not a goal kick. Thrown on the far side. Making a goal line clearance was number 6, Kira Sasinski. Sasinski keeping this one even at 0-0. Going on the far side to come for Celtic. And the other semifinal, Lou Fuse Elam up 1-0 early on. This game only 20 minutes gone. Either side able to break through, but the goalkeepers having a little bit to do in the early stages. Haskins. Driven through ball towards Wynn. Wynn trying to get around a defender. That's going to be knocked out of play. And another corner kick to come for Celtic. This is another corner kick here for number 9, Samantha Brady, the right-footed outswinger. Can she keep this one in play? She does, towards the back post. Header 1. Back in towards the middle. Cleared out of the danger zone. MapleBrook given a chance to readjust. Back on for Crockett. Crockett's ball over the top. The intended target was Brady. Brady still hustling for it. Shermer as well in support. Rolling out of play, Celtic throw in to come. Rushing Warner, trying to get some space for a shot on the edge of the 18. Left off for Wynn. Clearance deflected off a Wynn. He's not going to be able to keep this one in play. And MapleBrook win a throw and the pressure is gone. Substitution being prepared on this near side. Here we go. On the next. I have 2 substitutions for MapleBrook on the next dead ball. Neither of them coming in on this play. Cleared upfield. Given away in the midfield. Free kick to come from MapleBrook inside of their own half. Celtic will have a substitution of their own here in the next few minutes. None coming in on this dead ball, taken quickly. Intercepted by Wynn. Wynn using pace down this right-hand side, gets around one challenge. She can't get around the second. Another great defensive effort there from Sasinski. And we're going to have 2 subs apiece. Hannah Zahn, as well as Brenna Saladin coming in for MapleBrook and for Celtic. Going to be number 11, Abigail Graham, and number 13, Brecken Mazingo. Wins throw in. Finds Graham. Graham brings it down. She's dispossessed. Wayward pass. Mbada. Finds Graham. Back for Shepard. Shepard. Left off for Warner. That clearance. A lot of curve on it. Will drop back onto the back line for Crockett. Crockett rolled short. Warner. Excuse me. This now with Shepard. Back for Warner. Cutting inside. Great. Shifting run here. Laid down the left. Intercepted. Oddmark now on the ball. Waiting reinforcements. Blocked away in the midfield. One back by Oddmark off the deflection. Now on the foot of Scott. Scott back central. Finding Zahn. Zahn out wide. Great defensive effort there by Celtic, holding the line. Mbada. Pickering. Haskins. Back for the goalkeeper Peterson, inside of her 18. Game starting to fall into a lull here as both teams trying to establish dominance in the midfield. Neither in the last few minutes have had any real attempts on goal. We've played 26 minutes, 20 seconds. Still have less than 20 to go here, about 19 minutes plus change left to go in the first 45 between these two sides in this under-19 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships on the girls' side of the bracket. Celtic 2000 out of Utah. Playing MapleBrook Fury out of Minnesota. This one, I believe, is going to be a throw-in on our near side. Trotting forward to take it, number 4, Catherine Wynn. You have a player that can launch a throw-in inside of the 18 like a set piece. It's a real asset. Can't get a flick on in this instance. Wynn's throw-in intercepted. Hold short for Oddmark. Oddmark left off. Back central. Zahn dispossessed. Tracking as well, but one back. Out onto the far touchline, Sarah Johnston. Johnston can't get around the defender and leave it off for Warner. Crockett. Peterson. Hold short. Haskins under pressure will just boot this one forward towards Graham. Graham muscles her defender off the ball, rides the challenge nicely. She's got Pickering down the right-hand side if she can find her, and she does. Played in, knocked away. MapleBrook able to win possession back. Only momentarily, but loses it to Oddmark. Through ball, well defended. Warner coming across to knock this one. Eventually it'll roll out of play for a throw-in. Have 2 substitutions, 1 apiece coming in for either side. For MapleBrook, it's going to be number 18, Linnea Yakovea. And for Celtic, it's going to be number 12, Kennedy Jex. Taking ball towards the 18. Knocked away. Graham can't win the ball. This one's going to be dropped back on our near side. MapleBrook keeping possession, trying to get something going. Oddmark cutting back, right-footed drive, takes a deflection. Shepard. Our pass intended for Graham, cut out. Goals beginning to fly in around Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex here. Multiple semifinals going on. All day today, semifinals going on. Tomorrow, the National Championship Day. Both teams fighting for a chance to play for a natty. Oddmark going through. We cleared away. Haskins backtracking, coming across and booting it out. 2 subs coming in for Celtic. It's gonna be number 10, Rebecca Olson, as well as number 3, Megan Astle. What can MapleBrook do off this throw-in? Deep inside Celtic territory. Oddmark shows short. A 1 touch. Pass is hefted upfield. Celtic interceptors with Graham. Graham. Olsen. Switches it. This one gonna be a heavy touch, knocked out of play on that far side. It's the defender number 19, Lauren Roberts, knocking that one out to touch. We're gonna have 2 more substitutions, both of these coming from MapleBrook. Coming in is number 43, Mercedes Harper. As well, number 14, Tiana DeGrand. DeGrand comes in. Taking Celtic, can't win it. Cleared out. Harper. Cuts it out towards the right. We're showing for the return ball. Instead, it'll go up pitch. And 1 back by Celtic. Crockett. Go back to Peterson. Crockett on the far side. Right down the right-hand side. It's going to be shielded out for Warner. That's going to go out of play. Goal kick. Another substitution coming on for Celtic. This one is going to be number 23, Sydney Bushman. Comes on. Peterson's going to be taking this goal kick momentarily. Got Haskins showing short on the right-hand side. Waving off the center back, looking to bomb this one forward up pitch. And throw it. And they're out to touch. Shepard. Back central. Haskins. Shepard riding the challenge. Plays the through ball, intercepted. MapleBrook looking to get forward now. Possession inside of the midfield as MapleBrook. Ball played over the top. That's going to go all the way through to Peterson. We have an update from the other semifinal. 2-1 the score. Lou Fuse. Campton tied in the 22nd minute. Lou Fuse scored in the 23rd to immediately retake the lead. Saw Lou Fuse here yesterday at Field 5 in the last day of the group stages. They're winning 1-0 to help with their 12th man, Bertha, on the touchline. Bertha happy with the scoreline from the other semifinal. This one here remaining at at 0-0. The other game at 2-1. Played down the left-hand side. Celtic looking to get the game's first goal. Right-footed shot, that's gonna go right towards the goalkeeper, and easy to collect. Kick launch downfield. It's gonna roll all the way through. Goalkeeper off her line to collect. Haskins shielding off. On rushing forward. Slotten can't get on the ball there from MapleBrook. Rolled into the midfield. Celtic back on the far touchline, trying to get it forward. It's with Mazingo. Mazingo's ball towards Graham. Going all the way through. Well, still can't keep it alive. Olsen with the touchback for Shepard. Back out wide, Mazingo. Out of the touch, Celtic gonna have a throw in. Less than 10 to play in the opening exchanges between these two sides. Neither team finding a goal as of yet. Down in the midfield, Celtic gonna have a free kick on the far side. Played short, Shepard. Towards the top of the 18, MapleBrook launches that one forward. Oddmark battling here with Haskins. Oddmark with some good hold-up play, allowing teammates to come forward and support. And roll that one forward, that's intercepted. Zingo loses possession. That ball not leaving her foot quick enough. Switched out here onto this near side. Played forward by Jax. Jax, the through ball is intercepted. Find its way. Foot number 19, Roberts. Roberts, ball forward to Oddmark. Oddmark brought down in the midfield, free kick. Got a substitution coming onto the pitch now from MapleBrook. Going to be number 9, Emma Fournier. Fournier will be replacing number 34, Claire Oddmark. This set piece coming. It's going to be Roberts to deliver just inside the Celtic half. Bomb towards the top of the 18. Headed out. Back onto the back line. Haskins. Play back for Peterson. Peterson now for Crockett. Crockett launched down the left-hand side. Otto's kept in play initially. They'll roll out for a throw-in. MapleBrook on the far touchline. Flicked on, Shepard wins. Good physical battle on that far side. It'll be a throw-in for Celtic. Going towards the middle, Shepard. Back on the Through ball off the return. And that's intercepted. Rolled down the right-hand side. Crockett across defending. 1 on the right-hand side. Ball played in towards the 18. Haskins quick to react and to clear it out. Ball played back in. The flick not headed away. Celtics back line holding firm at the minute. Not allowing a shot on goal for Peterson to deal with. And it'll be shielded out for a MapleBrook throw. And now for Fournier. Loses possession. Celtic back on the ball. Back central. On the foot of Atwater. Towards the middle for Shepard. Celtic now for Jacks. On the right-hand side, Olsen. Cutting back towards the middle. Good work, gets a left-footed shot from distance. What a save! A left-footed curling effort towards the top corner. Megan Hassel getting the shot away. Goalkeeper more than equal to it. That was Plashko making the save, and a brilliant one at that to a right-hand post. Two big hands to it, knocking it out for a corner. Midfielder Atwater out to take this one. Corner kick delivered towards the near post. It'll go through traffic at the near post and roll into the side netting. It's going to be a goal kick. Disappointing set piece delivery there from Atwater. Kick upfield, the flick on. All played forward. Haskins heads it clear. Shepard's outstretched boot. Can't win possession back. That through ball is blocked. Olsen trying to keep this one in play for Celtic. It's going to roll out, throw in. Good work. This near touch line. Number 18, Linnea Yakovea. Bounces all the way through everybody. Haskins is going to knock this one and it'll slowly roll out for a throw in. In taken. MapleBrook deep inside the Celtic half, trying to get it on the left-hand side by the corner flag. That's going to go out of play. Another throw in to come. No subs coming in. We got 2 minutes and stoppage time to play in the first 45 between these two sides. Neither able to break the deadlock so far. Going to be a corner. It took a deflection off of Olsen. We're going to have the corner kick laid on here in the first half. Can MapleBrook get the breakthrough? We're going to have 1 minute of stoppage time. 2.5 minutes to play, give or take. The referee's discretion coming forward to take this corner kick. Number 17, Jasmine Gates. Gates is right-footed delivery. Left off to the top of the 18, knocked away. Now Celtic have a counter attack going here. It's a 2-on-1, one back defending. Through ball goes all the way onto the left. Well defended. It's number 19, Lauren Roberts, holding the line in the 2-on-1 situation. Wasted opportunity for Celtic. Now it's Atwater. Atwater cutting it down to the left. Her through ball towards the 18, knocked away. Atwater can't get through off the deflection. Drop back to the goalkeeper Peterson, now short for Haskins. Taken near for Jex. Jex forward now for Atwater. Holding on to play a bit too long here. There's Astle. Couple of opportunities now for Celtic. Wasted. Astle can't get it off her foot soon enough. Atwater can't get the through ball. She can this time. The offside flag stays down. Ball played in. Saved at the near post. Lashko holding on at her near post. They'll slowly get this one back into play. Referee blows for halftime. We'll go into the intermission. Both teams scoreless at the break. 0-0 the score. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to the second half of action after a word from our sponsor. Stay tuned.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, AE Engine Media and Marketing, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags Incorporated, Target, Chipotle, Expanda Brand, Dick's Sporting Goods, Major League Soccer, NCSA, Nike, Positive Coaching Alliance, Premier International Tours, Soccer Shots, that wasn't on there, Sunmade, Petro Shopping Centers, United Soccer Coaches, U.S. Soccer, and Wilson Trophy Company.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the Maguire Cup.
Winning the Maguire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied Maguire Cup?
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposures, second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited and achieve the goals that they want to when they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team. They're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these goals, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
Well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You know, you want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, you know, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired, they were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys stuck it to the end, and were able to come out with a victory today.
It's just an amazing feeling knowing you scored the winning goal for the team. We worked so hard for this, and we all deserve this.
regionals is where you find the best state champions come and they give you a run for your money.
I think soccer in a whole creates a family. The bake sales, the car washes, the raising of money, it brings all of us together, and we are one, and on to nationals.
US Youth Soccer has impacted my life by taking over, and I mean, it's been a very good experience. A lot of like life skills and lessons and how to take on certain things, and it's really made a big impact on my life.
Hey, everybody here was amazing.
Played against some amazing girls, and I just think it was awesome.
It's really great to see my team like pull together to really work hard.
Being a regional champion is amazing. It's a once in a lifetime type of opportunity for these guys, for myself.
I'm really excited for these girls with this confidence to go to nationals and just test ourselves against great competition. We're going to nationals!
Oh, okay. Meal day. Okay. All right. Meal day. Got it. And welcome back to the second half of action here in the Under-19 Girls U.S. Youth Soccer National Championship semifinals. It's MapleBrook Fury and Celtic for MapleBrook out of Minnesota, Celtic out of Utah, getting their way here to Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex in Overland Park, Kansas. I'm Owen Godberson bringing you this morning's action. Neither team able to find the breakthrough in the first 45 minutes. We'll go again. This game must have a winner. A draw will not do. We'll go to two 15-minute overtimes, as well as penalty shootouts if necessary. Camille Day, the goalkeeper for Lou Fuse Elam. They're up 2-1 in the other semifinal. Goalkeeper Day with 4 incredible saves right on the stroke of halftime. That game at 2-1, just past the halftime interval. Same time frame as this one. Riding the challenge into the midfield. It's with Graham. Graham switches wide. Driving towards the area. Shot comes in at the near post. Plashko with the save. back on the ball in the midfield. This one dead even between the two sides in the opening 45 minutes. Neither goalkeeper really having to do much work. Plashko with the game's only real save, an incredible diving effort to her right-hand side. Keep this one at 0-0. Now what's on here from MapleBrook down this right-hand side? Running in towards the 18. Still alive inside of the area. MapleBrook chested down. Clearance blocked. Left off and letting Celtic clear their lines off the miscommunication on the offensive side of the ball. Forward again. That's going to go out of play. Last off a Celtic throw in to come on the far touchline. Thought it was going to go MapleBrook's way. Referee thought otherwise. Celtic throw in. Peterson launched upfield, intercepted. Great run here, taking it towards the 18. Ball played in over the top of the intended target at the back post. Making the run here was Tiana DeGrand. DeGrand can't get on the end of it. MapleBrook intercepts. Forward now, DeGrand rides the challenge. She'll win a throw-in. Oh no, she'll give away the throw-in. Referee disagreeing with me. They have a better vantage point, and that's why they're paid the big bucks here. Taken towards Graham on the throw-in. Lets it bounce. MapleBrook wins it back. This one towards DeGrand. Can't get the flick-on header. Defending this one. DeGrand and Fournier. Fournier almost got the interception. Now on the foot of Pistana. Pistana back towards the middle of Shepard. Back onto the foot, MapleBrook. Roberts. Downfield. Header one. That's going to roll out of play. Celtic throwing. Fournier not able to get on the end of this one to keep it in play. Ball very short. It's going to be intercepted in the midfield. Rolled out wide. Undaba winning it. And Celtic bombing down the right. Miscommunication out onto the touchline. Shermer thought there was a runner running down the right wing. That's going to roll out of play for a throw-in. Controlling possession at the minute. Celtic will drop it back to Peterson in between the sticks. She in all black this morning's game, her opposite number. Plashko in all yellow on the other side of the pitch. Owen launched upfield towards Graham. It'll go all the way through to Plashko. Plashko's ball down the left-hand side. Haskins with some defending to do. She does it nicely, clearing it out to touch. Throw in. Sun's starting to peak a bit more behind the clouds. Heat starting to intensify here, especially on the turf. Imagine about 3 or 4 degrees hotter on the pitch than it is off it. Back in towards the middle. And a physical battle inside of the 6. I believe that goes all the way through to Peterson in goal. She's able to muscle her way off the MapleBrook defense. Crockett plays Haskins. But Shepard. Win. Right, on here. That's cut out. Cleared down pitch. Haskins has some defending to do. She's got to be quick to react, and she is. She finds Shepard. But affectionately called Mumby by her teammates. She finds a teammate down the right-hand side. Shermer battling with her defender out wide. She'll win the challenge. Back towards the edge of the 18. It's kept alive. Left-footed delivery towards the top of the box. That's knocked away. Header one. MapleBrook back in possession. Midfield. Launched upfield, given away. Nice bending ball here out on the right-hand side. Cuts back onto the left, shot comes in. Crucial intercepted, knocked away for a corner kick. What a recovery challenge. That was number 17, Jasmine Gates, blocking the shot at the near post. Celtic with the corner, northwest corner of the pitch. Corner kick towards the back post. Keeper comes, didn't get anything on it, goes all the way through traffic, and that's a goal kick. Kick taken towards the wing. Knocked upfield. Can't keep that one in play. It's going to be a MapleBrook throw on the far side. Short into the midfield. And run here through the center of the park. Got options to the left and to the right. Finally touched away. Celtic defending at the moment. Shepard. Cross into the middle. Through ball played all the way through. Flash go off for line to collect. Last few minutes, semi-final matchup, lulling to both sides, kind of turning over the ball in the midfield. Neither can establish possession or do anything with it at the minute. Plenty of time left to go. We got 35 minutes plus stoppage time, but one of these two teams break the deadlock. Switched across Crockett. Crockett's ball over the top, a great bending ball over the top towards Shepard. She's onside. It's Shepard, 1-0! Terrific ball over the top. Jamie Shepard gets the game's first goal, and Celtic take a huge step closer to the final. Takes it on the edge of the 18, takes it in towards the corner of the 6. Puts it past the on-rushing goalkeeper. Plashko throwing her body at that, hopefully trying to get a touch on it to tip it wide. Shepard's finish just a bit too strong for the goalkeeper to keep out. In the 56th minute of play, Celtic get the game's opening goal. It's Jamie Shepard. Is that the moment that Celtic put themselves through to the final? As things stand, they're going to be facing Lou Fuse Elam in the final. Last score update I have on that, it's 2-1 Lou Fuse. That's the other semifinal in the under-19 Girls National Championship. MapleBrook not out of this one yet. Still have plenty of time to crawl themselves back into this game. Chip ball over the top. Crockett defending. Haskins header. Played wide, right-footed delivery towards the middle. Headed away at the near post. And Crockett will be the defender closest to it, knocking it upfield. Touch around the challenge. MapleBrook can't get anything going in the minute. Caught back. Well done around the challenge. That's going to be a free kick going Celtics' way in the game's first yellow card. Will be issued. MapleBrook's number 61, Haley Landris. Going into the referee's book. Our officials today, Charles Rainey, the head ref in the center of the park. His assistants on either flank, Gracie Baker and Zachary Baker. Siblings on either side helping Rainey. The offside decisions, anything on the touchline. The fourth official today, Amanda DiBiasio. Taken short. Crockett back for Haskins. Into the midfield for Shepard. Her goal is the only difference between these two sides. About a half an hour left to play. Played out wide. Played back in. Didn't take a deflection. That's a goal kick. Lashko's goal kick. Goes all the way through into the midfield. Celtic win it back off a couple of passes. They'll intercept and drop it all the way back to Peterson in goal. Peterson's pass wayward and out of play. Throw in to come on the near side. Substitutions coming into the match for MapleBrook. We're going to have number 38, Emma Stang. Number 65, Marie Sens, and number 34, Claire Oddmark. They're all going to be coming on to the match. And with a half an hour left to play at the USU Soccer National Championship semifinals, looking to get themselves back into this game, currently down 1-0. Shepard goal in the 56th minute of play. The difference between these two sides momentarily, but still a lot of action left to be played here in this second half. Drop back to Plashko. All played along the ground. One back by Shepard. Shepard wins a throw on this near sideline. Celtic right in front of their bench. Another throw in to come for Celtic further up the pitch. Throw in taken long. Knocked down, that's going to be a free kick for Celtic on the left-hand side of the 18-yard box. taking the free kick. Celtic, number 9, Samantha Brady. Brady's delivery towards the back post. Header comes in over the top of the bar. Shepard almost getting a brace. She can't get the header on frame from close distance. Out for a goal kick. Another substitution coming on for MapleBrook. Number 44, Euphemia Brewer. Goal kick. Bit awkward to take down from MapleBrook, but they maintain possession towards Oddmark. That's going to be a free kick for MapleBrook inside of the Celtic half. Played in, headed at the top of the area, still alive for MapleBrook on the edge of the 18. And ball, says the referee, the chance is gone. Free kick for Celtic. Brilliantly done by Oddmark, creating some space. She's going on a run of her own. Oddmark cutting it onto her right foot towards the top of the 18. One more pass. A one-on-one. Peterson off her line on the edge of her 6 to collect. Rolled short for Crockett. Crockett further down this side of the pitch. Rolled forward here. Couple of attempts at a Zidane turn down the wing. That one booted out. And a throw in to come on the near side. Substitution coming in the match for Celtic. Going to be number 2, Anna Pickering. Pickering's throwing towards Brady, intercepted Shepard. Drop down, Crockett, switching out on the right-hand side, brought down. Shepard. Back on the ball, the goal scorer. Bringing down the right-hand side into space. Graham, Umbi. Pushing it now, out onto this near side. Back in towards the middle. Brady. That's cut out, but it's one back. Looking to switch play. Cut out. Hold short for Shepard. Shepard onto the foot of Pickering. Pickering making the run in the center of the park, getting around a couple of challenges. Find space, but no, all that room nowhere near the goal. Umbi. Pickering. Top of the area. We're taking it inside. Right-footed drive, blocked away, corner kick. Corner kick to be delivered by Brady, the right-footed in-swinger. Hold back for Brady. Brady left off, taken inside. Crockett. Sliding challenge one and cleared up the field. Nobody there from Maple. Can't get any bodies forward on that one. That's going to be Haskins. back on the ball now. Towards the middle. That was Brady keeping it alive for Celtic momentarily. One back.
I hear something, sometimes I don't. So I'm just like,
Hold into the midfield to Fury. Not really bombing forward furiously at the minute. Still plenty of time. 24 minutes plus change. Through ball intercepted by Crockett. Rolled short for Haskins. Haskins. Back for the center back, Haskins. Lumby, referee, blows for the free kick. It's going to be a yellow card. Second booking of the game. Both of them on MapleBrook. Haskins left off. Umbi. Well, a free kick. Whistle back as we're going to have some subs coming on in the match. MapleBrook, it's going to be number 27, Taylor Scott. And for Celtic, it's just going to be number 7, Tara Warner. Back for Peterson. Nice cut back into the middle. Celtic back on the ball. Switch now onto the left-hand side. Pickering. I'll leave it off for Warner. Warner now back out wide for Pickering. Towards the top of the 18. Flag stays down. Right-footed drive, and it's 2-0. A great finish from Tara Warner, doubling the advantage. Celtic one step closer to the final. Ball came in. It was Graham leaving it off, and Warner just putting her laces through with the right foot, finding the top corner. Plashko diving in vain. And the hole that MapleBrook find themselves in just got that much deeper. Shepard. Dropped off for Haskins. Back for Peterson. Warner's heavy touch gives possession away, brought down in the midfield. Another free kick for Celtic. Short. Crockett finding Graham. Graham left for Shepard. Shepard loses possession on the backtracking. Under number 44. Can't check my notes real quick. As I'm doing that, Celtic win the ball back on the far touchline. Back a nice turn, creating some space. Odd mark. Couple of step overs, shot blocked away. One back inside of the 18, MapleBrook trying to find something here. The edge of the 18. Crockett knocks it away. Further cleared upfield by Pickering. And it'll be Graham to chase. Good ball down this near side. There's something going, MapleBrook. It's a great turn into space. Right-footed delivery, shot comes in, odd mark. 2-1. Pulls one back, and MapleBrook's not done yet. Less than 20 minutes to play. Grace Oddmark's left-footed shot just on the edge of the 6 makes it 2-1. Yep. Well, credit. Number 65, Marie sends some fancy fork and some great skill moves to get inside of the 18, playing it into Oddmark on the edge of the 6. Oddmark just putting the finishing touches on it, finding the far corner. Celtic get us back underway. This game's exploded into life in the last few minutes. 18 minutes plus change. Celtic currently holding on to a 2-1 lead. Was 2-0. Grace Oddmark's goal halves the deficit. It's going to be Warner taking this throw in. Her goal now the difference between these two sides. Ball played into Graham. Graham for Pickering. Pickering's right-footed drive. Oh, a brilliant finish. Celtic get the 2-goal lead back. Pickering with a great right-footed strike from the edge of the 18. Nothing the goalkeeper could do about it, and it's 3-1 Celtic. This one well outside of the 18, about 3 yards out. Pickering just putting her laces through it on the half volley. Finding the top corner, a sensational finish by the Celtic winger. And Oddmark's goal immediately canceled out. 2-goal lead restored for Celtic. 3-1 the score with 17 minutes to play. Celtic Graham battling forward in the midfield. She's going to commit the foul. Free kick. So being prepared for MapleBrook. They'll come on here in the next few minutes. That's knocked out of play. It's going to be a throw-in. Only checking in with the 4th official, Amanda DiBiasio. Number 26, Sarah Johnson, coming onto the pitch momentarily for MapleBrook on the substitution. Oddmark can't get through. Haskins will just knock this one out of touch, and it's going to be a throw-in on the far side. Oddmark. Ball played in towards the 18. Header comes in wide of the goal. Referee gives the goal kick. Johnson will be allowed onto the pitch. She'll be replacing number 19, Lauren Roberts. Kick taken short towards the corner. Knocked upfield. Maybe a throw-in on the far side, taking it for Celtic. Number 23, Cindy Bushman. Upfield for Shepard. Rolls it into the midfield. This will be a ball played over the top towards Pickering. Goalkeeper off her line. Plasko able to collect. Booted upfield, brought down by Graham, intercepted. Odd mark. One back for Celtic, it's a 3-on-3. What's on here, the right footed shot was about to come in. Well, blocked away by the defender, Pickering. Switched it out onto the left. Cut back in, just behind Shepard. Running that down, number 11, Graham. And plays this ball towards Altwater. Now inside of the box, shot comes in, save at the near post. Plasko having to make the save on the shot from Mazingo, and it's out for a corner. Well, after a couple of minutes of confusion, it will be Haley Atwater going out to take the corner kick. Northeast corner of the field. Got 12 minutes, 40 seconds left to play in the 90, plus whatever stoppage time the referee opts to give. Atwater's right-footed delivery, headed away at the near post. Only as far as Pickering. Pickering's right-footed drive, saved by Plasko. Down by Celtic in the midfield. Atwater, Pickering. All played in, another corner kick. As things stand in the other semifinal, Lou Fuse Elam up 2-1 in the 70th minute. As results hold at the minute, it'll be Celtic and Lou Fuse in the final tomorrow morning, but still 12 minutes left to play here at Field 5. Nothing is certain, but we have substitutions coming on now for MapleBrook. It'll be number 48, Mia Omar, coming on for the Minnesotans, trying to change their fortunes here. Down 3-1, about 10 minutes left to play. Corner kick, delivered towards the middle, header. And that one didn't have much power. Plasko saves easily. Bushman did well to get some space inside of the box for the header, but it was cut out. This one back by MapleBrook. Oddmark. Oddmark's right-footed shot towards the far post. And Peterson lets that one roll out for a goal kick. Sub coming on to the match. It'll be Olsen returning to the pitch. She'll be replacing Graham. Deep upfield. MapleBrook back on the ball. Off this ball played towards the 18. That's going all the way through traffic. And Haskins will knock it out to touch. Throw in for Celtic on the far side, well defended. Played towards the middle for Celtic. Now forward for Pickering. Olsen. Dispossessed. Shepard with a nice challenge to win it back. She's slow to get back up onto her feet. Bit of an awkward move there for Shepard. It goes all the way through. Well defended at the back post. I believe that was Bushman backtracking. Tracking her run nicely. That's knocked out of play. Celtic concede the throw. MapleBrook putting pressure on here in the last few minutes. Knocked away. Hold into the midfield. Umbi back on the ball. Forward now for Bushman. Looks like she's playing the right back position at the minute. Atwater. Haskins. Olsen. Olsen can't keep possession for Celtic on the edge of the 18. It's given away. Chip ball over the top. Didn't have much on it. Headed away by Celtic. Crockett intercepts. Knocks upfield. Brook holding on to it on the flank. That's going to go out of play. Throwing to come for the Fury. All played in towards the 18. Peterson off her line to collect. Hold short for Shepard. Shepard back for her goalkeeper. Atwater. Heaved upfield. We drop back for Plashko. Under pressure, she'll boot it forward. Chested down by Olsen. Heavy first touch allows MapleBrook to recollect the ball in the midfield. That's knocked out onto the wing. Free kick coming from MapleBrook inside of the Celtic half. Foul committed. And they're going to have a set piece here, trying to get a flick on. We've got a sub coming into the match for Celtic. Number 4, Catherine Wynn, coming back into the match. Looks like Wynn will be replacing Shepard. Will be Wynn coming in to defend this set piece. Celtic trying to hold on to their 2-goal advantage in the last 6 minutes of the match. Taken inside. Delivery towards the middle. Peterson will let that one roll out of play. Goal kick. Midfield, heavy touch, taken out on the wing, shielded out of play. And down the pitch with Wynn. Taken down in the midfield. It's going to be a free kick going Celtic's way. Pass intercepted in the midfield. Oh, all the way through to the goalkeeper. He'll knock this one upfield. Frickering was slow to get back onto her feet, but she's up now. And she's going to leave this one off for Wynn, who's through on goal. Wynn will have this with the left foot. Save in the near post by Plashko, and she'll cover the rebound. Both players lose sight of the ball in the midfield. That's a free kick going MapleBrook's way. Desperately to get themselves back into it. 4 minutes left, plus whatever stoppage time the referee opts to give for this morning's second half. Launched over the top towards the 18, headed out. Left-footed shot. Peterson collects. Thrown back into play from Peterson. That's intercepted. Warner can't get on the end of it. Wynn taking that one away. Warner able to intercept. Played out onto the left. Right-footed drive. Peterson, oh, she almost got the touch out of the way. MapleBrook get themselves back within one. Goalkeeper almost making a tremendous save. She got a touch to it, tipped it into the corner. This game not done yet. 3 minutes, 30 seconds, plus stoppage time to play. Let's see who got the shot away from MapleBrook. Pickering putting pressure on, winning it back. Rolling it now. Onto the back line, the offside flag is up. And it'll be a free kick for Plashko to take. Flicked on, Wynn brings it down. Pickering. Great touch around the defender now. Into the 18. Taking the right-footed drive, takes a deflection out for a corner. There's Mozingo driving towards the edge of the 18-yard box. Her right-footed shot blocked away by a defender, and it's out for the corner. Kind of a story would this be if MapleBrook came back 1-0 down, 2-0 down, 2-1, trying to claw themselves back, immediately back down to 3-1. Now it's 3-2. Taken short. Mozingo. Mozingo and Atwater combining out there to win the throw in on the far side. Taken inside. Win. Pickering. Olsen. We're going to have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Plenty of time for MapleBrook to get themselves back into this. One more time. Taken forward. All played in. Odd mark. He's brought down, no call from the referee, taken inside. Cutting back. Referee not calling the foul there. Celtic breaking down this left-hand side. Pickering tried to get around the challenge. That's out for a throw-in. Olsen knocked away. That's going to be out to touch, throw-in. Celtic just trying to hold possession inside of the opposition half. Substitution coming on in the match now for Celtic. Olsen making way. She'll be replaced by Megan Astley. Throwing for Pickering. Ashley's first action since coming on is to win the ball back. It's with Wynn. Atwater. Warner. Pickering. On to play it Astley towards the edge of the 18. Headed back down. Atwater can't bring it down, finding a teammate. She'll win it off the second ball and win a free kick. Crockett in no hurry to take this free kick. She'll find Pickering on the left side. That's going to be a handball against Pickering, free kick. Launch down the pitch, the flick on. MapleBrook taking it on the edge of the 18-yard box, now inside, ball played in towards the back post, just a bit in front. Still alive.
Take that shit out. Oh boy.
Left-footed shot. Peterson's just gonna let that one fall into her chest and collect it. Booted downfield. Taken off the volley forward for Oddmark. Under one by Celtic. Kept alive. MapleBrook howling for a foul. It's through on goal. Shot comes in. Peterson able to collect off the deflection. On the left-hand side for Pickering. Pickering can't get in front of that ball down the wing. And her teammate will be launched upfield all the way back for Plashko, who's well outside of her 18. Ball forward, Oddmark flicks it on. Crockett.
Oh, mama's way.
That clearance had more height than distance on a ball played in. Shot comes in, it's 3-3, MapleBrook have equalized. At the death, it's 3-all. Dramatic scenes in the 19 and under U.S. Youth Soccer National Championship semifinals. A brilliant flick on, finish at the near post, beats Peterson. MapleBrook have come back. 3-1 down, 3-3 in the dying stages of the second half. Celtic demoralized. MapleBrook elated. Crockett. Can Celtic reestablish the lead before full time? Warner. Cutting inside, taken away. Put it down the field, bending the ball towards Oddmark. Oddmark rides the challenge. She gets around Crockett. Taken inside of the 18. Oddmark shot. Peterson with the save. Dramatic stuff here in the last couple of minutes. MapleBrook going for the game winner. They'd been written off at 3-1. It looked like Celtic was cruising to the final. MapleBrook with a never say die attitude coming back. What can they do from the corner? Yakovea taking this corner kick, the right-footed out swinger towards the near post. Goalkeeper getting a touch. Shot coming in, knocked away. Another shot, takes a deflection. Played out onto the wing, Yakovea. Back towards the edge of the 18. MapleBrook not done yet. Left off. Cross delivered. The header goes all the way through, and Peterson saves, and we're going to extra time. MapleBrook come back to 3-3. We're going to have two 15-minute overtime periods to decide who's going to the national championships. We'll take a break before we get started here for overtime. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. We'd like to thank our sponsors, AE Engine Media and Marketing, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags Incorporated, Target, Chipotle, Expanda Brand, Dick's Sporting Goods, Major League Soccer, NCSA, Nike, Positive Coaching Alliance, Premier International Tours, Soccer Shots, Sunmade, Petro Shopping Centers, United Soccer Coaches, U.S. Soccer, and Wilson Trophy Company.
We made it to nationals, and that was amazing because we were one of the best. I think at the time it was the 4 teams. It was a round robin, actually. So it was the best 4 teams in the whole nation, and so we thought we were just the next best thing since sliced bread. And I think that playing in that tournament was so surreal because you played against other club teams that were so good and at the same level as you that you don't necessarily always get the chance or opportunity to play against, which was so great for us because we were like, wow, these girls are like just as good as us, if not better, and we have to compete at the highest level and play these 3 games, or at that, it was a round robin, so we played the 4. But still, that just reminds me of how competitive I was and my teammates were at that age, which also I think helped me get to the next level. And being that competitive at the club level, I mean, has only helped me, continue to grow in my competitive spirit and level that I'm playing at right now.
The national championships was really, really special. I think that was like the biggest thing I had really won, and that's kind of for youth soccer growing up, that was kind of the ultimate prize. And I think we were always super ambitious in achieving that and to have that happen. And I think what's so special about youth soccer is that it's really your family. The girls that you grow up with become like your sisters, and you do everything, and there's just like such a strong camaraderie there. So to play with a team that you've played for a while with, and with these girls, it's a very special feeling to win something like that.
Those were really great moments because at such a young age, I feel like I was competing for something and really working hard to, perform for my team. And it was no longer just about, whatever the result is the result. I mean, at the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. But that was probably the moments that I was like, whoa, we got to win. We got a state championship on our hands that we could actually bring home. And I think those are really cool moments because, you remember a lot of the times that you win. You try to remember the losses as well because you do learn from them. But at the same time, you want to remember the wins that you have. So state championships were definitely a really important part of my memory.
Our state cup was fun. My team was very competitive. I mean, we had a lot of competition as well, but I can't remember how many we won. Maybe 9, I think, is what we counted with our team, which made it so much fun. That was always like the big goal at the end is win state cup, go to regionals, and go to nationals. And we always fell short going to nationals, which still hurts today to even talk about. But I had so much fun in those tournaments, and my team made it even 10 times better to be a part of.
I get to play now in front of huge crowds and with all this spotlight and attention, and I don't think I'll ever have that feeling that I did going through my U14 national championship. I remember winning state cup. I can tell you how I scored, what the score was. I remember going to Hawaii. That was our regionals, Region 4, and I remember that national championship. And I think that it stays with me so much because it was about camaraderie. It was about growing and learning who you were, and making these lifelong bonds.
We're back for the first half of overtime here in the Under-19 Girls National Championship semifinals here in Overland Park, Kansas. I'm Owen Godberson bringing you this afternoon's action. Well, we're getting towards the afternoon. This has been a long morning, 2 overtime periods. The earlier semifinal went to overtime as well. This one going to extra time. Both sides knotted up at 3-3. MapleBrook coming back, drawing themselves back at the death. They were 3-1 down with about 4 minutes left to play. They clawed themselves back dramatically to make it 3-3. We'll play 2 15-minute overtimes, and if necessary, we'll go to penalties. And that one's knocked away. Celtic looking to reestablish the lead early on here in the overtime period. Knocked forward. That's out. Last off a Celtic. MapleBrook throw-in. On the wing, it's with Oddmark. Rumby wins it back for Celtic. Brady. Shepard. Crockett. The Celtic fans starting to make their voices heard in the overtime period. They're going to need the motivation. Yeah, MapleBrook came out strong in the last 10 minutes. They are highly motivated at the moment. They're happy with 3, but they want 4. Let's go with Crockett. Crockett drops it back for Peterson. Peterson back out wide for Crockett. Drop back for Peterson. Haskins. Peterson. Knocked upfield. Interception. Finds its way back onto the back line. Intercepted, brought down. Atwater's taken down before the counterattack can start. It's going to be a free kick for Celtic. Win on the ball. And keeping possession, going on a great run here, finding Atwater. Haskins. Taken through. Ball played in towards the 18, goes all the way through traffic out onto the far side. Atwater's delivery. That's a left-footed volley high above the net behind the goal. Pickering can't get her second of the game. Goal kick flicked on. One back. It's with Warner driving down this right-hand side. She's tackled away, out for a throw. Taken inside of the 18, knocked away. Further up the field. MapleBrook's defense holding. We'll be driving forward. Out wide, Pickering. At the top of the 18. That takes a deflection on the way through. Clearance not far enough away. Only to the top of the area. Find some space for a shot. Right-footed drive towards the near post. Out for a goal kick. Shot from Mazingo. Wide of the post and out. Celtic putting pressure on. The Fury holding on at the minute, keeping this one at 3-3. 5 minutes left to go in this overtime period. Knotted up at 3. Back into the midfield. Oddmark. Crockett blocked the through ball, otherwise an in on goal. Been 65, Sens was making the run. Now Celtic going on a break of their own here. Mazingo flicks it on for Pickering. Pickering's right-footed shot towards the far post. That's going to trickle wide. Gonna have a substitution here from MapleBrook. On the dead ball, it's going to be number 38, Emma Stang, coming into the match. She'll be replacing number 71, Hannah Zahn. Goal kick, one back by Pickering. Mazingo. Towards Pickering, well defended. Only as far as Shepard. Mazingo. Pickering. Flag stays down. Wynn riding a couple of challenges. She's taken down. No call from the referee. That clearance is going to stay in play. Oddmark muscling her way forward. Haskins will just knock it out to touch. It's a throw in front of the MapleBrook bench. Three minutes left of the first 15, and we'll play another 15. If neither side breaks the deadlock, we'll go through to a dreaded penalty shootout. Neither of these teams, I'm sure, want to make it that far. Now test the nerves of every player, both goalkeeper and taker. Warner trying to drive through. That's cut out. Forward towards Oddmark. Can't get on the end of it. Wynn. Over the top, trying to find Shepard. Brady was also in the vicinity. That's not clear. Umbi collects. Atwater. Back for Atwater in the midfield after one-touch passing with Mazingo. Shepard's touch. Intercepted. Umbi's pass intercepted as well. MapleBrook back on the ball, cutting back towards the middle. Oddmark. Sends. Kept that one in play around the defender. He's muscled off the ball. Free kick coming from MapleBrook. We're going to have a substitution here for Celtic. It'll be number 23. Check my notes at the minute. Number 23, Sydney Bushman. And coming back into the match for MapleBrook is going to be number 19, Lauren Roberts, the defender. Well, there's some confusion about the substitutions at the minute. Roberts comes onto the match, as does Bushman. Delivery towards the middle, headed away at the near post by Crockett. Sends. Riding the challenge, trying to keep hold of the ball. Shepard plays it on. I believe that's Mozingo making her way forward. Cutting back towards the left. Excuse me, that's Warner driving into the 18. She's got Mozingo to aim for in the area if she can find her. Ball played in. Taken down. Shepard can't bring it down in the midfield. And that's going to be knocked up. Taking around the defender towards Oddmark. Oddmark hustling to win this ball back. Bushman wins the challenge. Dropped back onto the back line. Win. Kept it in play. Can't get around the defender. And she'll concede the throw in. Substitution coming into the match. For Woodbridge, it's going to be number 14, Tiana DeGrand. When launched, DeGrand sends across the back line. We're in a stoppage time of the first 15 minutes of extra time. Both sides haven't been able to change the score. It's remained 3-3. Substitution coming on for Celtic. This will be number 12, Kennedy Jex, coming into the match. Jex will be replacing number 7, Tara Warner. Jex hustles the width of the pitch. Launches one back in off the throw-in. Atwater. Wide for Wynn. Further down the wing. Ball played in, takes a deflection. Goalkeeper not quick enough to keep it out. Corner. Pickering making the run and winning the corner kick for Celtic. Deep in the first half of extra time. All played in. Header one. Save on the line. A great save from Plashko. Keeping this one away. Goalkeeper comes up limping. That was a smart save down to her left side. A good header inside of the 18. And it's a launch downfield. Sends whistle for the foul. It's a free kick for Celtic. Taken quickly. Shepard. Mozingo. Aaron Pickering not on the same page. That'll go out of play on this near side or a throw.
Yeah.
Looks like it'll only be another minute or so left in the first half of extra time. Neither side have scored in the first 15 minutes. We'll play a second. Launched upfield. All the way back for Peterson in goal. Rolled short. Jacks forward for Shepard. Bending this one towards the run of Pickering. Off her line is Plashko. And she'll collect. Down the field, brought down. Bring back for Wynn. Mozingo. Wynn. Back for Wynn. Mumbi. Jex. Shepard. Back for Jex. Central runs Atwater. That's tackled upfield. Crockett knocks it back in the opposition half. Zingo can't get on the end of that through ball. That's knocked out of play. Throw in to come. Forward now. Knocked upfield. Crockett and Bushman under pressure. It'll be rolled up for Atwater. Referee calls for halftime of overtime. Neither side getting a goal in the first. Salvo between these two sides. We still have 15 minutes to go before the shootout. If one of the teams scores and wins the match in regulation, we will see in the next 15 minutes. We'll take a quick break and be back for the second half of overtime. 15 more minutes left to go here in the U19 USU Soccer National Championships.
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Back underway for the second half of action in overtime. It's MapleBrook versus Celtic. 3-3. MapleBrook coming back late on in the second half of regulation. Clawing themselves back 3-1 down. 3-3 forcing extra time. The other semifinal is in extra time as well. That one knotted up at 2-2. What are the odds? Both go to a penalty shootout. And Mozingo looking to change those odds as she runs into the 18. Her ball played in, knocked away, corner kick. Celtic wanting to decide this one in overtime. Brady taking the corner. Right-footed in Twinger. Keeper off her line to collect. Plaschko pleading with the referee. I think she thought she was fouled inside of her 6. Well, it was strong out of the air was the goalkeeper. And they'll roll this one out, launch it upfield. Flick on by Sens. Can't find a teammate. MapleBrook back on the ball. Breaking forward towards the edge of the 18. Right-footed shot over the top of the bar. Great effort on the right foot. Peterson letting that one sail over the top of her crossbar. Not a hide on that one, but it's taken short. Bushman. Out of play, Celtic throw. Down the far side, it'll be dropped back to Plaschko inside of her 18. Atwater can't win the header. Sens bringing it down in the midfield. Roberts. Intercepted, Crockett dropping it back. Knocked upfield. Shepard. Shepard taking out in the midfield. That's going to be a free kick going Celtics' way. Rolled short. On the right-hand side, that'll be cleared. Nicely done here, MapleBrook into the midfield, playing it forward towards Sens, intercepted. Umbi. Out. Towards the right-hand side, that one's gonna be knocked out of play. Pickering can't keep it in. Throw in to come. Substitutions coming in for either side. It'll be Mia Omar for MapleBrook. For Celtic, number 33, Catherine Schreimer. Excuse me, Shermer. One back. Shepard takes it inside. Around the challenge. Played down the wing. Pickering's got Shermer in the middle if she can find her. Plaschko off her line to her left-hand side, inside of her 6 to collect. Shepard battling for the ball out of the air. It'll be brought down by Celtic in the midfield. Bazingo. Shermer. Shermer's ball towards the 6. Plaschko collects. Downfield, Shepard brings it down nicely. Pickering. Heavy first touch, Pickering takes it out of play. On down the field. It'll break here for Sens down the left. Doesn't have many options to aim at. Looks like she's going to go alone. Back towards the edge of the 6. Shot comes in wide of the post. Johnston can't put that one on frame. Sens did a great job cutting it back to the edge of the 6, and the on-rushing Johnston cannot put it into the top corner. A bit too high, that's above the net. Header 1, brought down. Roberts. Can't keep it in play. Throwing to come for Celtic on our near side. This one downfield, Shepard. Shepard can't keep this one in either, and it's going to go out for a throw-in. MapleBrook launches it towards Sens. Goes through traffic. We've got a player down off the ball. Player down at the minute. 19, Lauren Roberts. At the minute, we have a thrilling game on our hands. We get closer and closer to a penalty shootout. Celtic, MapleBrook Fury tied at 3-3 apiece. MapleBrook was written off in the last 4 minutes. They were all but eliminated from this competition here in the U19 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championship semifinals, down 3-1 with 4 minutes left to play. MapleBrook crawling and clawing themselves back from the dead, pulling level at 3-all and forcing extra time. Celtic coming back to rue those missed chances that they had throughout the second half to put this one to bed. Got a player down. Lauren Roberts is yet to get up. I don't know if it's fatigue or heat or a mix of the two, or if something happened off the ball. Sub coming in for MapleBrook. Going to be Mercedes Harper at the end of the match. Graham will also be making her way back onto the pitch for Celtic. She'll be replacing Pickering down that right-hand side. Got a few minutes left to play here in the second overtime. Stoppage at a mat. I imagine there'd be a lot of stoppage time at the end of this half of overtime, unless the referee just opts to get this one over with and go straight to penalty kicks. We get back underway. Celtic will drop it all the way back to Plashko. Back on the back line, booted forward. Flick on towards Robertson. It's going to go out last off of her. Celtic throw on the near side. Taken quickly. Graham heads it forward to Shermer. Shermer can't win the aerial duel. It's brought down. Shepard wins it back. Forward for Shermer. Shermer back for Shepard. Shepard takes it inside of the 18. She stays up. That's her. Easily could have gone down under the pressure. Her ball towards Mazinga is cut out, but it's with Umbi. Back for Umbi. Now Shepard drifting wide. Offside flag is up. Graham can't time the run properly, and it's going to be MapleBrook free kick. up the field. Through traffic, finding Shepard. Shepard knocked off the ball, not only for a moment. She wins it back. Shoulder challenge there by the midfielder. Mazingo brought down. That'll be a free kick. Coming forward to take this one's going to be Crockett. Bushman going forward. Two Celtic players inside of the center circle defending, one in between the center circle and the 18. Everybody else in and around the 18-yard box. Crockett's delivery towards the middle. Nobody touches it. It's still alive. Shermer's shot blocked away. Finally booted up pitch. That'll be the farthest one back. She'll leave it off for Crockett. Arriving in support, she'll just knock it out of play for a throw on the far touchline. And down the pitch, Crockett collects. Mazingo. That pass intercepted and back with Umbi. Launching this one on the left, Shermer. Rides at one challenge, she can't get around the other, and that's going to go out of play for a throw. Knocked out of play, another throw in to come for Celtic, inching their way up the pitch, trying to establish a lead they lost in the dying stages of the second half. Launch forward, this one's going to be knocked up pitch. And MapleBrook clear their lines, allowing everybody to step forward. Defense resets with Crockett. Across the back line for Sydney Bushman. Wide towards Mazingo. Knocked away, throwing to come for Celtic. Down the touchline, Mazingo continue to run. Gets around one challenge, gets around another. Referee says no foul. Graham picks it up, drops it off for Shepard. Mazingo. 3 minutes of stoppage time, played in towards the edge of the 6. Cleared away. Referee says no handball. It's going to go all the way back to Crockett. Cheap giveaway in the midfield. Robertson feeding sends. Crockett quicker. Crockett got taken down there. She's slow to get up. Have to be bandaged up, legs bleeding a little bit. That's probably a bit of turf burn. Only a few minutes left to play in overtime before we go to a penalty shootout. Neither side breaking the deadlock so far. Crockett's going to be taken off the pitch by one of the medical carts here. Get back underway here. few moments. This one going deep into extra time. We're going to have a little bit more stoppage time to play before we get to a shootout. This one's going to be a throw-in on the near side for MapleBrook. Robertson down the wing for Sens. She's dispossessed, and it's going to be a throw-in for Celtic. Shepard. That one's heaved upfield. Brought down by Graham. Drops it back onto the back line. Around a challenge. Back into the midfield for Graham. Shepard. Takes it into the MapleBrook half. Now on to the right-hand side. Great run here down the right-hand side. Wynn trying to get this one back into the middle, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. According to the fourth official down here, we've got 3 minutes left to play before we go down to the shootout. The last action of the day. This is the last semifinal of the day, and it looks like semifinal on the other side of the bracket goes to extra time as well. They're still going on the pitch behind us. Bushman will knock this one out. Oh, in to come. Sens trying to keep this one alive. Down the other wing. Bushman knock it out for a goal kick. Crockett back onto the pitch after getting bandaged up. And Celtic back to full strength. Rolled short. It's with Crockett. Shermer. Touched away. Was blocked away on the ball down the wing. On the second ball. One back by MapleBrook. Sends. Ball delivered in towards the back post. That's going to go all the way through traffic. And out onto the far side. Kept in play. MapleBrook trying to carve out one last opportunity. That one to nobody in particular. And Celtic passing and playing this one out of the back. Trying to build their way down the pitch. Taking around the defender. MapleBrook back in possession, bombing forward. A sliding challenge preventing the counter attack. Shermer brought down on this near side. Throw in to come for Celtic. This one knocked upfield. Graham can't get her way through. Be forward. Zingo can't get the flick she wanted on it. Taking it around the defender. Played forward for Sens. One last roll of the dice maybe for MapleBrook. Umbi. Atwater gives the ball away. Down the wing. And we're going to penalties. "90 minutes couldn't separate these two sides, nor could the extra 30, so we're going to the shootout. It'll be taken on the south goal.
Yeah.
We'd like to
Celtic
thank
and
our
MapleBrook
sponsors,
Fury
AE
going
Engine
into the shootout.
Media and Marketing, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags Incorporated, Target, Chipotle, Expanda Brand, Dick's Sporting Goods, Major League Soccer, NCSA, Nike, Positive Coaching Alliance, Premier International Tours, Soccer Shots, that wasn't on there, Sunmade, Petro Shopping Centers, United Soccer Coaches, U.S. Soccer, and Wilson Trophy Company.
Yeah.
Grab the blue and orange line and give me some line, please.
Where are we taking the?
Just follow me.
You sure these go?
Yeah. Just don't like pull on it. Once we're out of line, we're out of line. No, you're gonna do it, but.
Just do your thing. Until they start paying you for the chance.
Just make sure that the kicker
Championship.
is in the shot.
Another semifinal.
Okay.
Otherwise, shootout to our south as well. I can't tell from here which side is which, however.
When people score, they need to come
to
to
give
this
you guys
camera.
any updates for fear of being wrong. Nonetheless, we're going to get underway here for the shootouts. MapleBrook in red and white, Celtic in the all white. Plashko and Peterson, the two goalkeepers, being instructed by the officials. Here are referees today: Charles Rainey, Gracie Baker, Zachary Baker, and Amanda DiBiasio. Taking the first penalty kick, going to be number 22, Jamie Shepard. Shepard scoring earlier in this match. He got the game's first goal, the first of 6 that were put in the first 90 minutes. Neither team scoring in the overtime periods. It's Shepard versus Plashko. Penalty kick, and it's in. Shepard converts the first one. Taking the second one is number 65, Marie Sens. Sens will go up against Chelsea Peterson, the Celtic goalkeeper. Red versus black. Who's your money on? And black wins out. Chelsea Peterson makes the save. Forward to take this next penalty for Celtic. Gonna be number 11, Abigail Graham. Graham versus Blaschko. It's gonna be a straight run up and a short run up at that. Graham's penalty into the bottom corner. Placement over power, and Graham converts. Next up, for MapleBrook, it's gonna be number 38, Emma Stang. Peterson coming off of saving the last penalty kick. What can Stang do to put off the goalkeeper? Stang's right-footed attempt into the top corner. Peterson guessed right. Gonna give her another second head start. I still don't think she's getting to that penalty. A very well-placed shot. Nicely done from Stang. Now forward to take the penalty for Celtic. It's gonna be number 13, Brecken Mazingo. Mazingo, a straight run up. He's gonna be taking this one with the left. Mazingo, and she converts as well. Celtic 3 for 3. Fury 1 for 2 at the minute. They'll have another one in this third round. Peterson calling on the crowd, making some noise. I believe for MapleBrook, it's going to be number 6, Kira Sasinski, to take this penalty. Sasinski, head down, staring at the ball. Sasinski's attempt, side foot into the corner. 3-2 after 3 rounds. Trotting forward to take the next penalty for Celtic. Going to be number 19, Haley Atwater. Haley Atwater converts the penalty. It's 4 for 4 for Celtic. And the Fury have to make this penalty kick to keep themselves alive. Up steps number 48, Mia Omar. It's 4-2. Omar to make it 4-3 and to keep the Fury alive. Peterson saves this. Celtic are through to the final. Omar's attempt is off the bar. Celtic on their way to the national championships. Peterson saves. Omar's miss means Celtic are playing for the national championships tomorrow morning. Heartbreak for MapleBrook Fury. A phenomenal comeback in the dying stages of the second half. But it was all for naught as Celtic advance to play for the national championships tomorrow. Well, they will be playing the winner of the other semifinal on the field to the south of us. That shootout still underway. If you're looking for that stream, it'll be under field 1 on the USU Soccer YouTube channel. Well, that'll do it here from Field 5. Celtic all the way through the national championships, winning in the shootout 4-2. Thank you all for tuning in. Best of luck to Celtic in tomorrow's national championship game. For everybody at USU Soccer, I'm Owen Godberson, and we'll see you tomorrow morning for the national championships all day long from all age groups, all across the US Youth Soccer YouTube channel. Have a great day, everybody.
Era o que as meninas queriam, pegar só azul. Por quê? Acabaram de comemorar.